Hey guys, it's Chala from Crafting Through the Chaos of Life. Welcome back to another video. So we are back with our Alice in Wonderland journal. And I did finish up a few things like I had mentioned from the last video. So I did kind of glue down the lace. I did tie the bow here and I added this cute little Ace of Spades little charm that I had. I had a few different ones. I had what did I like? Obviously a clock, like a little stopwatch. I had the rabbit, but this, I like this little card one. I thought it was cute and simple, and so I just tied that on the edge of the spine. The other thing I did do, so I should also say I hope you're all doing well. So I kind of just jumped into it. I was really excited. Yeah, so I also put the corners on. So now what I want to do is I have a ton of, let me show you. So in here is all my Alice in Wonderland leftover pieces from the previous journal I did. So I have lots of great stuff in here. So I obviously have a whole bunch of words. I think these came from the Digital Collage Club, which I also have a membership. I have a lifetime membership, which again, I truly think it is the biggest bang for your buck because you get access to their whole library and all new things that they enter into there. You'll have a lifetime access for one payment. And I think, I'm just trying to think, I think the payment was $49, something like that, Canadian or US. I don't remember, but it wasn't unreasonable. I thought it was a great deal for the amount of digitals that you had access to, plus all the stuff that they continuously add. So I am in no way affiliated with them. I just really enjoy all their digitals that they have on there. Okay, with all that to say, let's get going here and show you some more. So this is the Wonderland Days. This is from that journal kit. Again, Digital Collage Club is where this is from. So lots of cute little pieces in here. Those little writing pieces. So I definitely can use up some of these as well in here. This, I think, is also from Digital Collage Club. I just love this. I think it's so great. Obviously, I've used some other pieces here. Yeah, I cut out a piece here for the other journal I did. There's, like, look at all these papers, gorgeous papers, which I've obviously used. That's part of the Graphics 45 kit that I'm using right now. This is Digital Collage Club as well. This wasn't a great printing. I don't know what happened with my printer. I think I might end up just turfing these because the ink is literally coming off. I'm not sure what happened. It's kind of scraping off. But I know that these tags are on the Digital Collage Club, so I can go reprint those. Some more kind of end paper type things. Well, I used this on the other journal, on my first journal I made. On the inside is the end papers, and it worked out beautifully. Love it. Again, yeah, these are just some images that I've kind of collected along the way. This one was just off of, this is All Things Wonderland. I think this is just off the internet. I really like that. I printed it out. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it yet, but you know, you never know. This more kind of collage or end pages that you can use. Yeah, so there's lots for us to play with here, and I think this was printed off of my old printer. Yeah, these are great pages. Do something with them. And then, so yeah, we definitely need to, so what we're really doing today is creating ephemera. Like, look at all these little pieces. These are going to be great. I'm going to put these directly into my little basket that I have. I'm just going to throw these in so that I can tuck them into pockets. Look at that one. Oh, can you see that? Oh, that was kind of glary. Let's try that again. Got some weird lighting going on. What if I turn that off? I don't know. Sometimes I struggle with my light, you guys. I don't know what's better here. Having it all on, having it off. I don't know. That's a bit better. Let's try doing that. I'll put my basket to the side. Just know I'm putting these things in my little basket to tuck in pockets and what have you. So there's that. These are journal cards that I backed onto some cardstock that I had. And this is from, so most of the digital pages, like I have extra digital pages here. So when I was on my little kind of holiday retreat, I simply just had some instant coffee made up, and I took a paintbrush and just painted the backs of these digitals. I didn't want to soak them, even though it's a laser printer. I didn't want to soak them and warp them too badly. If you have an inkjet printer, you're going to want to do your coffee dyeing first and then print on that, because if you go to do your coffee dyeing after, you run the risk of your ink bleeding if you get water on it, right? Because that inkjet is not necessarily, what do you call it, like secure, or like it could bleed and run. So a laser printer, it definitely does not bleed. So these are the leftover pages I had from that kit. Like I can totally make another journal. So I'm just kind of keeping these with my Alice in Wonderland things in this bag so that I can create. God, these are so gorgeous. Oh, love, love, love. Can you believe that these are just like additional papers that I couldn't get into the first one? Just amazing. So the main papers that I have been using for the signatures are from Gypsy Journal. Yeah, Gypsy Journal. Let me just read this. Gypsy Journals, yeah, on Etsy. So again, I have a lifetime membership through there, so I get all the updates and what have you. So that was from Gypsy Journal. These are also from Gypsy Journal. Then I have, I got a lot going on here, guys. I have some pockets and stuff that I made. So this is these were originally supposed to be coin envelopes, like this, double-sided coin envelopes, and this part was supposed to be tucked inside to make the pocket. But I decided I wanted to use this as a hinge, and I want to glue them onto the side of a page so that you can flip them out, because I wanted to see both sides. I could have just stuck them in with a paper clip onto a page, but I wanted them to be secure in there. So I just glued all these down to make them flip out pockets. So we have those that we can play with. So I'm going to toss these right away into my basket. These still need a little bit of work. They need to be inked, and I need to kind of either round or clip the corners. I just literally back them and cut them. So those need a little bit of work. Here's some more of the journal cards from Gypsy Journals. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And then I have, I can't quite remember, you guys. Like I said, I have lifetime memberships with Raven Journals and Cherished Chronicles on Etsy. I am no way affiliated with them. I just like to share with you guys what I like and what I'm using. And then these are just kind of bookmarks. It's from one of those two. I can't quite remember. Just some gorgeous images. I wanted to mix and match the kits just so it wasn't all so matchy-matchy, that we had a little bit of an eclectic, gosh, look at these, eclectic kind of look to it. So I just printed these out. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with them yet. So yeah, I'll have to think about that. Then these are from Gypsy Journal. Gorgeous. Those are the duplicates, so I can do something with these. They don't necessarily have to be tags. And then I think this is Gypsy Journal. This is Raven Printables, I think. This is Gypsy Journal. So you can see we do not have a shortage of things to play with, and so we've got all of this stuff to use. Then, you know, I have further things here. Again, more stuff that I cut out, other ephemera bits that I had pre-prepared. These Alice tickets, I can't tell you where I got them from. Somewhere on the internet. Could have got them from Pinterest for free. I try to, you know, if I can get stuff for free, of course I'm going to do that, right? Everybody wants to save a little bit of money. And these, I just made tiny journal cards out of them, and I put decoupage over top of them, or Mod Podge, sorry, over top of them, just to kind of give them a cool little texture. So we can do something with those. And then I have these little, I've got more of this stuff here. Like, look at this stuff. It's already ready to go in. Just great pieces. This I want to do something with. These are cute little pieces. that can go on something. I'm going to keep that out. This we'll put in the basket. These I want to decorate because this is the charm, same card as the charm is, and then of course the Queen of Hearts. So that can go over there to do something with. Maybe not. Let's put it in here. That is writing space. So I'm just kind of going through and figuring out what I have, what I can use. These cute little tickets. I did something, what did I do a while ago? And I was using these on bottles of wine. I put these on bottles of wine. I thought they were cute. So I have these we can utilize. Then I just made a tag out of leftover piece there. We got more little bits and bob pieces here. Oh my goodness, like look at these. Okay, that's just a scrap piece. That's a card. That could just get glued on something. That is like a writing piece. Another one of those little cards. And these came from, these are just stickers and they likely came from AliExpress. These are graphic 45, they match the graphic 45 paper pad that I had. These are chipboard pieces. And so I used one of these pieces on the front of the journal cover that I made. But look at these, like these are going to be super cute to tuck in. The playing cards. I tuck those over there. So I have these to play with as well. Do something with that. We have the stickers that are left over from the graphic 45 paper pad pack. Like we still got lots of these. And leftover pieces from that pack. So what else do we have? Oh, and this is just, I put in, so I have that Alice in Wonderland old book with the gorgeous, gorgeous illustrations. I keep those pages in here so that I know where, like it's all together with all my Alice in Wonderland stuff. So I'm not hunting all over the place to figure out, what did I do with those? There they are. You know, it's all in the same place. All my Alice in Wonderland stuff is in the same place and I can mix and match and I know where it all is. Okay, so what is my big plan here? Well, that's a really good question. I'm going to put this stuff back, but I wanted you guys to see kind of what I'm working with and what I do with all my stuff. I don't know if it's like the best plan. Maybe you've got a better strategy to do with your things. That's, you know, I mean, share that information below if you have a better organization idea. Always looking for ideas on how to make things easier to deal with, right? Yeah, these ones I just backed on cardstock when I was on my little holiday. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with them. Maybe tucks or belly bands. But they're just gorgeous. I want to use it all. I would put it all in the journal because it's all so gorgeous. But I know I can't. So, you know, we kind of got to temper that. Okay, so I'm going to set all this stuff over here, kind of off to the side. Somewhat. I don't know. Put that up there, put that up there. Okay. So here's what I kind of would like to do. I like this, and I think this is, okay, I like how this kind of borders this picture and that it matches this. I don't think I want to cover anything too much here. You can write here, and I think if you had like a black pen or a black marker, I totally think you could write on here. Or if the person gets it, they could put some coffee dyed paper on. I don't think I'm going to do anything with this page. This is just lovely as it is. I mean, we could put a pocket on there. We could make it less busy, but I kind of like it. So I'm going to leave it. Obviously, I want to leave this page because it's great. It's just so great part of the book. This is good. Then we get to here. I want to do something with this. And what I'm thinking is junk mail, right? This is a junk journal. Let's use some junk mail. And I have these great envelopes that I save from work. I'll pick them out of our recycle bin. Yes, I do. Because they're the great window envelopes. And I'm thinking what I'd like to do, let me bring the book back. I think what I want to do is fold this down. And I think I'm going to have it this way. I think it would be easier for the pieces because I already have the opening on this side, okay? So this is the bottom of the envelope. You can see that. I think I'm going to put it on this side and it's going to go over the page like this, okay? So I'm going to decorate this all up and then this is going to be a pocket. I'm going to glue this down so this is a pocket here and I could potentially have a pocket there. Or I could just glue the whole back down and have one pocket. I'll have to do some repair here, but so that's kind of the idea. And then when you flip it over, then we can have a journal card because I think I have the journal cards here. Might not necessarily use these ones, but I think, yes, these ones would fit in there so that we could see something coming through here. Now, I don't know if I really have a journal card that would work, but I could also make a new journal card and use these images, right? Because those would fit nicely in that window. It'd be kind of interesting. So I could cut that down, make a flap out of it. We could do that. Maybe let's do that. Okay. So you kind of get where I'm going with here. I still have to decorate this. And then we have, so this is the pocket here that you can put. And then I'm kind of throwing around the idea of having this flip up. And then you could journal on here. And then I don't know if I'm going to do anything on here yet. That's kind of where I'm going with this. So let's see what we can do. We got about 45 minutes. Let's try to make something happen. Okay, I want to use this for half a second just to make sure. Or do I want to use this? This is probably a good size. All I'm really doing is I'm tucking this in here just so I can get an idea of the height of where I want to fold, right? So I have it there. And then I'm just going to fold this over like that. Okay, hopefully you guys saw that. Well, it's just giving me an idea of how big, you know, I don't want to make that pocket too small, that I can't fit a journal card in there. And we still have enough room at the top and bottom for a little window. Okay, so the next thing we got to do is cover this. So this part we have to make sure it faces this way, and then when we do this part we have to make sure it's face up this way, right? Because it's going over the page. I think the best thing for us to do is use up some of these backing papers that I showed you. Let's get those used up because those are kind of cool. They're cool and busy, right? So I'm just taking a look at what we have here. Okay, let's use those. And figure out how we're going to make this happen. I kind of like that there. So we could do that on there. But I also am cognizant that I kind of want to go over a bit so that the fold, we're not having an edge, a glued edge on the fold, so that it has a chance to pull up. I want to do it just a little bit over so we don't have that issue. Hopefully that makes sense to you guys. And I feel like then we could use something like this on this side. So I'm going to have this come over like that, and then, I don't know. I might have to put a piece of washi tape over top. I don't know, you guys. Oh, I do have Alice in Wonderland washi tape, don't I? I'm sure I do. Let me just double check. Because if we did, then that would be perfect. I have this. Will work. Okay. got all excited there for a minute. So I have this washi tape that appears to be Alice in Wonderland like. It looks like the cards, and that looks like an Alice in Wonderland image to me. So I'll use that for on the fold. Okay, let's get going here or we're not going to get this done. I'm just going to rip this here. Yeah, that's plenty long enough. And we can put this maybe along here, like this. And I think I'm going to leave a bit to fold over as well. That just, again, it stops, you know, your papers from lifting on that fold or on that edge. And then could potentially wrap that around as well and then collage over that. Okay, that's what we're going to do. Let's grab our glue stick. And we're just going to, oh, I can't wrap it around that side because that's where our opening is. Duh. So I'd have to wrap it around. Oh, I also need to fix that. Okay, I have to wrap it around on the inside. Can wrap it around, I just can't wrap it around the whole envelope. Why is this so goopy? Okay. Now I do want to ink this. So I'm gonna just, I mean, you don't have to ink, totally do you, but I want to ink. Oh, let's put it right on top of the glue, Chala. Smart. So we'll just ink this up before I put it down. The edges, these bottom parts won't matter because we're going to cover them up with something else. I just want this edge that's going to go along here inked up. And we'll line that up and smooth it down. Now I won't be able to, I want to fold that in to give this strength because it's the pocket, so I'm not going to be able to fold it on the bottom. So we'll just take our scissors and cut that little excess off. And then I'm going to use art glitter glue for this envelope repair here. So let's just throw some art glitter glue there. Like that. And we'll come in on this side as well. Just making sure that's going to stay down. Okay. I'm just making a mess. I'm just trying to hurry because, like, I know this is going to take me forever and a day. I do what Juliet Camellia Craft Designs does. I like to waffle a bit about things. More like second guessing myself. But I found really if I stop worrying about what it's going to turn out to be and just enjoy the process of actually making it, it goes a lot better. Okay, and I'm gonna have to angle this corner because it won't tuck in as nicely. And glue, glue, glue. Like this. Again, embrace your inner kindergartner, your inner child. Sometimes it's easier just to use the art glitter glue in certain small areas because you can get that fine tip nozzle in there. Not necessarily your big bulky glue stick. But the glue stick should stick it just fine. Okay, folding this over like so. Okay. Yeah, see, that corner is going to be easier. That edge is going to be easier to ink instead of this. So, all right. Now, what else do we want? We could totally continue on with this, or we could use some other paper. I kind of like this little lacy bit here. And I wonder if it can kind of cut out that flower and have that flower at the bottom with this lacy bit. Let's see if we can do that. It's going to require a little bit of fussy cutting. So maybe what I'll do is let me pause this and I'm going to fussy cut this out and then we'll come back and then you guys don't have to sit here and watch me fussy cut. I think that makes the most sense. So I'll be right back. Okay, I fussy cut that out. It's ready to go. I don't want to glue it down just yet because I still need something to go along here and along here. And I'm debating whether or not I need something underneath here. I think that is going to be entirely too busy under there. Yeah, it just competes too much with that. I think maybe I'll be okay with this just like this. And that brown, I think that'll be fine. I just need something under here and here. So I think the best thing to do is use some of this text here. I do like that. So let's go ahead and rip this, maybe about here. Just paper, Chala. Get over it and rip it. It's just paper. You can always print out more. I do get a little more squirrely like with the scrapbook papers where you have to buy the pad, whereas stuff like this where I can print out again, I just remind myself. You can print more out. This isn't the end. Because otherwise you get into like hoarder mode, right? And then you never use it because you're too afraid to use it because you don't want to reuse it on the wrong thing. You don't want to ruin it, right? Or these are the things at least that go through my mind. I don't know. And I just have to talk myself out of worrying about ruining it. It's paper. I mean, obviously if I was using like vintage ephemera like that, yeah, I would really be thinking about that. I tend to probably overthink that situation before I used it. Let's go ahead and ink. We've had some pretty nice fall weather. I still have some flowers after the snow melted, and so it is November 11th, so Remembrance Day here. And yeah, I still have the snow melted and I still have some yellow flowers that are alive out in my little flower garden area, which I thought was pretty cool. So I'm just using just an old book here to glue on so as not to get glue all over my work surface, because that's the worst. I mean, I know we buy these glass mats so that it's easy cleanup, but the last thing you want is glue directly where you're working, right? Or you're constantly wiping. Whereas these, you know, the guts from a old book work really well, because then you can just fold them up when your page, like this is getting a little too sticky. Of course, you can see we were doodling and drawing on them, but you can totally take this, fold it up, and then you can actually make this into a piece of ephemera or use it to back something to give it more structure or sturdiness. So that works as well. And then we need a little bit here Do we want to go with flowers again? Do we? Or some, like, I kind of feel I don't necessarily want to rip her head. Do I have another piece kicking around here somewhere? Maybe not. Oh, yeah, I do. I have these. Let's take a look at these. That's pretty. That might go on the other side. What can we use? Charlotte, you gotta hurry up though. I like that. I like that text. Let's use that. And in fact, I could use that text along there and up there. So that will kind of solve that problem. Let's see. Yeah, that would look nice on top of the text. Let's do that. See, you can just use pieces of an image. Now, I'm sorry, Mr. Rabbit. I am going to take your ears off your head. You're not going to be able to hear anymore. Oh, and I do apologize for that. But you'll be okay. You're just paper, and I can print you out again. And is that going to be long enough? Maybe not. We'll figure it out. It's okay. Again, we're going to have that. I'm going to use that washi tape just to secure the edge as well. So there's that. So let's start maybe about here. How wide's our washi tape? Ooh. That may or may not work. We'll figure it out. It's okay. It'll be fine. Just keep going. It'll be fine. Okay. I really have to pep talk myself through some of this stuff, you guys. And then let's figure this out. And we're going to want to go about here. I'm just really worried I'm taking too long. And this is going to be a long video. But that's what it takes, right? Hopefully you guys will hang around and watch this process. I don't know. Sometimes people are interested. Sometimes they're not. Feel free to fast forward. I won't know. Get to the good parts that you like, I guess. Okay, so this will go here. Let's do that. It's got quite the mess going on. How is it that you guys create and stay clean? Do you, or do you make as much of a mess as I do? I just struggle because I like to get all my things out, and I like to, let's go about here. Yeah, I like to get all my things out so I can kind of see what I'm working with. And then I just kind of, you know, toss things to the side, which may or may not be a good thing. And then it takes me forever to clean up. Let's do, just putting this over here just so I can see the kind of the length I need. Okay. Those to the side. Those will go in my little scrap bin. We definitely need to spend some time creating with our scraps, because I've got a ton of scraps and I need to make things out of them so that I'm not drowning in them. That's good. Right about there. Okay. Wonder bar. Now, where did my flower piece go? There it is. And then we're going to put this along here. See, I think that's cute. Yeah. Okie dokie. We'll get it down. And then we'll work on the other side. I want this flower to cover up that join of paper. Put there. That should be good. Cute, I like it. And then we're just going to reinforce that fold since see, that's right on the edge and I don't necessarily like that. Just secure that down. I'm going to put some art glitter glue just under here. And then let's put some art glitter glue right here and see if we can fold that over. Not sure if it'll work, but let's give it a go. Let's try the Bolden folder. Just to help push it over. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe the fingers work better. Like there's, I mean, minuscule amount. Can you see that? Why is my light so terrible? I don't know why I am not focusing nicely, but anyways, really minuscule there. Okay. So there's that side done. Now we can always put a word or something along here, or a label, or one of the chipboard pieces. I also think I want to put something in the back here though as well, just so that when you do take the journal card out, it isn't just blank. I think I want something showing through there. This is probably going to be very busy, but it'll work. I'll just put Alice in there like that. She's like, oh no, all the cards are falling on me. See, that'll be fun. So I'm going to go ahead and rip that down and glue it in. And we don't have to ink or anything. Oops, what do we got going on? Oh, a YouTube notification. Ooh, somebody watched my latest video. Oh, we've got some motivation though. Okay, here's our motivation for today, guys. It says, give yourself permission to feel anger, pain, and resentment. Relax, then let it go with love. Not really sure what that means for me today, but maybe my husband's going to piss me off. I don't know. There's a shocker. Dear. Okay, let's get this glued in. And then that just adds a little bit of decoration when the journal card is out, so we're not staring at a boring brown piece underneath. Feels like I'm missing some glue in some places here, so. Okay. All right, Alice, let's see if we can get you in there. Get you situated right about. Let's put you right about there. Sorry, I know I'm holding it so I can see it and not necessarily so you can see it, but there. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't matter to me if this comes all the way to the edge, that's fine. I just wanted something underneath there. That's fine. Yep. Okay. So that side's done. Let's go to this side and pick up the pace a bit. What do we want? We could totally have that on there. And then just fill in so you can see where I fussy cut. But let's rip this down a bit here because I want to get these papers used up. I do. So you would fit about there, and we'll put something underneath here. Not sure what yet, but we will. Oh, I need to fix this. How am I going to fix this? We will fix this with just a scrap piece of paper for now. I don't necessarily want to use washi tape. Well, I can use washi tape. What am I saving it for? I don't know. just kind of thinking, but we won't see it, but that's okay too, because girl, you've got lots of washi tape. Use it up. Get rid of the hoarder mentality. It's a difficult thing to do because I love all the pretty things. I want to keep all the pretty things. I don't want to run out of all the pretty things, but when your craft room becomes a museum, you got troubles. Intervention. You need an intervention. Okay, how am I going to do this? This here. Hopefully you guys can see that. Not exactly sure where my parameters are on here. And then I want to maybe cut this like this. That way this can fold this way. And then we'll put a little bit more glue here because that little bit should be able to fold up. Trust issues with the washi tape. So I like to add glue, and then I can trim off this a little bit. And that should secure that just nicely. And then that should still allow us to open. Not quite. Let's bring in these little snips, and then we'll just open that a bit. There we go. That works. Okay, so now we need to, we're this way, and we are doing this. Maybe about there. I think I need her lower because once I put the washi tape on, I don't necessarily want to cover her head. So let's do it this way. Get it together, Chala. Figure out your measurements. I want her to come down, so I'm not necessarily going to get that flower in there. I get a little bit of it. Okay. Whew, that was way harder than it needed to be. Okay. Glue that about here. And then we're going to have this washi tape here, which is fine, but I need something down there and the other side. Okay. Here, let's cut some of this and maybe continue that on. I think I can cut this out quickly because it's just kind of kiss cutting. It's not necessarily fussy cutting to its finest. Let's see here. Now I got washi tape stuck to me. Ah. All right, this paper is just gorgeous. I think this is from Digital Collage Club. I think. I need to do a better job of labeling my stuff. I'm sorry. But sometimes you get in the groove and you just don't feel like writing everything down. Okay, so I can move this down just a titch. So it's not folding on the side. Yeah, that looks good. Go ahead and do that. And then we'll just trim the excess off. About there to there. I didn't ink that up. Sorry. I just need to ink that a bit because it's the top layer. So now I gotta glue again. Sometimes I get ahead of myself. Okay, so we will put this here like so, and you go there, and then you are glued down. Okay, just fold this. So I'm just going to glue off to the side here, just on my glue book. And I'll just wrap that over the edge. So we're not necessarily going to see this side. We're going to see this side. So I got to do something with this. And we are running out of time, aren't we? Oh my God. So, what other interesting pieces can we use? That's going to cut her off. Those are just too big. Where was that other piece I had? This one here. But it's the same image. Okay, think. What else do we have? So I'm just searching off to my side here. You know what? Let's just use some scrap paper. It doesn't all have to be from there. We could use some of this. This is just a dictionary page. We could put that on there. I think that would be nice. Oh, I hear some little footsteps coming down. Who's coming to visit? Hi, baby girl. What's up? What you doing? Okay. Well, Mom's just making a video. Yeah. Let's do that. We'll put this down. You gonna create something while you're down here? Don't know if I want that jamboree, so I'm gonna take that off. This is very, very old dictionary page, so it is pretty brittle. Let's do it about here. And let's take this edge off. Do that there. Did that crooked. Good enough. Okay, so let's ink this very carefully, because that's going to be on this edge. So yeah, we want this inked. And up here inked. Oopsies. And we'll put that there like this. I think that'll be cute. Okay, bye. Love you. And doop. Okay. Good enough. The whole point is for it to be kind of eclectic, sort of have a theme, be a mishmash. Everything doesn't have to be incredibly perfect, matchy-matchy. I want it to be interesting. Using all sorts of different interesting papers. We got James and Janet and different names on here. Jam-packed, jam session, jangle. Oh, Janice, my best friend. One of my best friends is Janice. Hi, Janice. January. There we go. Okay, see? That's cute. We just need something there. But we're going to put our washi tape there, right? Our washi tape should fit nicely over like that. Yes, okay. And I'm going to wrap it around on the inside, I think. So on this side, it needs to be straight. Is it straight? Yes. Okay, so that's good. And then a little hangover on this side to wrap around. So we're going to cut it right about here. Cut that little card in half. Whoops, just like that. And glue to give it some extra sticky. And I have some washi tape that is so old. I'm sad because it literally doesn't work anymore. Like, you can't even unroll it off the roll. It's just so brittle and it rips, and That's why you got to use your supplies, you guys. Otherwise, you're just wasting your money and you can't use it. Okay. I suppose I should have folded that over to strengthen the edge, but that's okay. It'll be fine. Where is my, I don't know where my little scraper is, so we're just going to use this just to burnish that down, make sure it's sticking well. Fold it. There, I like that. Okay, so we flip it over and then we've got this side. So I think what I want to do, I'm debating on putting a thumb notch. And in that case, I do want to have something on the inside here, just so you're not looking at brown. And so that definitely makes me go over in time, if that's what I'm going to do, but that's what I'm going to do. So hopefully you guys will hang out for more than an hour with me. I don't know. Okay. We've got these strips. So I could totally put that here. It's not going to impede there, is it? No, not if I get it exactly on the edge. It should be fine. And then I need a little piece there. Okay, or a little something there. Okay, we can do this. Yes, Chala, you can do this. Just glue that down. Okay, I'll glue it down. Gotta talk myself through it. Okay. Like to give myself a little pep talk. You can do it. Thanks for believing in me, self. Why, you're welcome, self. Okay, this is tricky. This is the tricky part. Let's try not to glue it to the table and glue it to myself. But I want it tucked nicely in the bottom of this envelope. And on the edge, I think I have success. Let's just use this to burnish it down inside. I might have to do a little trim right there. A lot of work to cover a little envelope, isn't it? But it's so worth it. Okay, that bugs me. Sorry, I'm gonna trim this. And now I have to ink it. Okay, it's looking better. I don't have all my edges inked, but that's okay. I will get them done later. I just want it to look somewhat neat. That's the edge. What is poking through there? Where is that from? Something hanging over. Okay. We'll just ink it up and it'll be fine. See? Ugh, can't even tell. Okay. So I've got this and I glued, no, I was going to say I glued that upside down, but when you do this, it's not. So this side I need to glue something this way up or just sideways. I think we can go with just sideways. Okay. Sorry guys, I know this is probably not the most interesting part, but it is part of the process. So let's wrap it about there. And just take this. Do I really need to worry about taking that white edge off? Not really, if I'm just putting it here. Just make sure it's not too wide. Ooh, it's perfect. Okay. So now we got to do the same thing and glue this down here. Okay. Whew. We're getting her done. All right. I really hope I get this journal done in time. I'd love to have it go to the craft sale, but if it doesn't, it's a bonus for you guys if I don't get it done in time, because amazingly enough, I am edging closer to 1,000 subscribers. So if I don't get it done, I think I am going to have this for my 1,000 subscriber giveaway maybe. What do you guys think about that? Do you think this journal would be a good giveaway journal? I think it would. Maybe somebody out there would like an Alice in Wonderland journal. Okay, I'm going to put a thumb notch in here. And I'm going to use my 1-inch punch for that. And let's do that about here maybe. You guys see that? Did it. Can't take it back now. Done is done. All right. Okay, I like that. Yeah, you can kind of see that there's a pocket there. So, this is great. This is great. I am going to put some coffee dyed paper on the back here for writing space is what I'm going to do. And that'll be nice and quick, even though, well, I still got 5 minutes. I'm doing not too bad. Wonder, I have these. I wonder if I just used a piece of this so that you actually had the lines to write on. I think that would be nice. And then it's kind of crinkly. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do it. Now it's just, do we want the dark side or do we want, I think I want the lighter side. The less intense coffee dyed side. And let's make a little nick. Pardon me, I'm drinking a Pepsi and it's making me burp. I'm so sorry. How rude of me. Pencil. So let's cut it about there. Do little cutter. Are you guys getting ready for Christmas? I'm kind of got a little bit of shopping done. Very, very little. I mean, I've been busy with birthdays and this craft fair feels like I've been preparing for it for the last 1.5 years, I swear. But, you know, it never fails. It creeps up on me every year. I always think that I'm going to get so much done for it, and life just kind of gets involved, and I think we can cut it right on that line. Yeah, I always have big hopes and dreams of stuff I want to get done, but not always the case. I just do the best I can. I think I'm going to just cut it on that line. It's close enough. We might have a little bit of that brown envelope showing, but I think it's close enough in color to this paper, honestly, that it's not going to be a deal breaker. And then we can use this to back something like a journal card, right? Well, this would be almost the perfect size. Not quite, but we might be able to make it work. Okay, let's get this down. And I think the best bet is to use art glitter glue for this. I mean, it's already coffee dyed, but I like to, you know, let's just ink the edges for the sake of inking the edges. Okay. There we go. Let's art glitter glue this bad boy down. The nice thing about art glitter glue is it does not leave like the bubbles and wrinkles underneath like some other wet glues or white glues do. So that's one of the, it doesn't warp your paper. So that's one of the reasons I like to use art glitter glue. I know it's going to be a good adhesion and it's not going to give me lumpy bumpies underneath. We don't like the lumpy bumpies, do we? Okay, so I'm just going to fold this over, make sure I still have folding room. Might see a little bit of that tiny bit of that red. That's fine, it doesn't bother me. Okay, now I had my little brown scraper somewhere here and I've lost it. Bollocks, where did you go? Can I throw you over here at some point? No? Well, I guess we just continue to use the bone folder then. Okay. Good. There we go. So let's go ahead. I think we can put this in our page. On our page, I'm going to need art glitter glue. I'm going to put the lid on this. Ooh, yeah, just we've hit an hour now, but that's okay. It's okay, we'll get it done. Hang on. Where's my journal? There it is. Okay, so this is kind of like a double page flip up pocket thing. Right, so we have this. Oh, I might put in a chipboard thing here as a little focal point on here, but we can think about that. So I want this to go on this side to be a pocket for something to go here. I'm not going to do it as a double pocket. I'm going to glue it right down because it's going to give this a little bit more stability because the other side is going to lift up, right? Lift up for some journal spot. And I think what I might do is put, oh, you can't even see. Good gosh. I might put like a little Velcro dot here just to keep it down. I don't know. We'll see. Let's get it glued down this side. First and foremost. And then we can worry about the other. Okay, so just figuring out where I want it on the page. That looks good. Maybe we need some lace or something on here too. We can always decorate it more. But right now, let's get it glued in and we'll get this video finished. And then I will show you on another video what I ended up accomplishing to kind of give it a focal point. But at least you can kind of see how to create this piece for your journals. And then you just decorate it how you see fit, right? This little piece is rolling up, so let's give them a little glue. Tell them to get back down there. Okay. Just sticking my bone folder on the inside and pushing down just to give it some extra pressure. Like that. Okay, so we have a pocket here that could fit just beautifully in, right? So that's great. We'll do maybe a little more decorating there, a little something, something, maybe some actual lace. And then you flip over the page, and then you have this great pocket on this side that something can fit in, like so. And then this flips up. Oh, and I glued it on upside down, but that's okay. I thought this would be at the top, but silly me. That's fine. You can still have some writing space here. And you know what? Let's go ahead and just put some more washi tape there. Yeah, that'll just kind of secure that hinge. It'll cover this little bit. It'll narrow that thick space down there. Oh, see, look at all this gorgeous stuff here. That's Alice for sure. Do I want to try it? Yeah, I'm going to cut this. I'm going to salvage some of this on this end. Oopsies. Throwing stuff around again. I'm going to salvage that piece because I want to get this little Alice image in there. Like so. Okay. What did I drop? Doesn't matter. Oh, yes, I found it. And it does matter. It's the top of my art glitter glue. Kind of important. Can't lose that. Can't lose that at all. Okay. Glue stick, where did you go? I put you away already. Come back. We're not done with you. So, once we get this done, we are done. There we go. I mean, it's sideways, but that's okay. I don't think anyone's going to judge us on that. They're just going to go, oh, how cute is that washi tape, right? Perfect. Oh, I love it, you guys. I think this is a great piece. Happy with it. Might even mass make some more just to have on hand for other journals. Who knows? Get in there, pen. Okay. All right, so that is kind of the piece we created today. I will decide, I think I might put a little Velcro dot here just so it Velcros down so that you can lift it up. And you can even tuck something in the back as well. With that little Velcro dot there, you can have something tucked in there. You have something tucked in obviously this pocket. Flip it up and you've got some writing space. All right, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's video and that it inspired you to use up some of your junk mail envelopes. Have a fantastic day, and remember, P.S. I love you.